Dr. Naidoo would have indicated to you that the coming together of this particular event has been occasioned as a result of the city agreeing to participate in the Invitational World Youth Mathematics Intercity Competition. And this competition coming to South Africa, and more particularly to Durban, is no accident. It was a conscious effort on the part of the municipality to bid for this particular conference, and the objectives of which were very clear. I think in the first instance, we realized as a municipality that if we want to continue to deliver services, then we would have to promote mathematics and science within our city, within our province, and within our country, and within the continent itself. So, like Durban Solid Waste, we have other departments in the city, engineering, and in order for you to be an engineer, you need to know mathematics. In order for you to be a technician, you need to know mathematics. In order for you to build your house, you need to understand the coordinates and how to read a plan. You need mathematics. So just about everything that we do in our lives require some form of counting, okay? So in order to deal with our budgets at home and to understand how much your mommy and daddy brings home and how that money is apportioned requires some form of mathematics. So anything and everything that we do requires some maths and science. So municipality then, in understanding that this context, then started an outreach program, and it really began with the MEC present when we met in KwaMashu with the principals of the FETs and the high schools in KwaMashu, getting an understanding about 3 years ago how many students in those schools, in fact, have taken mathematics as a subject that would go through to grade 12. And we found that there were about 2 classes, which was like about 80 pupils in the whole of KwaMashu that in fact embraced that. And that for us became a serious problem, because if we're going to then look at where our labor force is coming from, it became clear that you're not going to be producing the kind of personnel that the municipality required. So therein started then a process in the municipality where we then realized that there was a near disaster situation that was being created by your current education system, where teachers themselves were not embracing and loving the subject, and so too the pupils are not going to love that subject. So by and by, we started a process where we had a career symposium, which career symposium then lent itself to creating an awareness around maths. I think we stand proud as a municipality as being the only municipality in the country, and I suspect in the whole of Africa, that is in fact running such a program. And we're hoping that through the good offices of the MEC, that this in fact would also resonate at a national level, and I think that municipalities then dealing with the scarce skills problem throughout the country would then get other municipalities to run similar programs. I think that we're very grateful, and we're happy that we have formed now a partnership with the Moses Kotane Institute. We have 600,000 Rand that Premier then indicated that we would have for this particular parallel competition. So through the LOC, MISA, we've ran such a competition, and I'm hoping that those who are winners, and they are winners, but I think as MEC has indicated, I think all of us sitting here are in fact winners in this particular competition. Moses Kotane Intervention, and I want you to remember that name because it's an important name in the history of our country, in the history of liberating this particular country, and the fact that I think that we've moved from where we were as a society that was wreaked havoc by apartheid to a country that is free. Moses Kotane was one of those persons, individuals, that was responsible for our liberation. And through that institute now we are getting money that will be able to then uplift you as pupils in your various schools. I'm hoping, MEC and Program Director, that we would nurse those people who have won this competition so that they too will be able to participate in Korea, maybe next year, and wherever the competition, the international competition happening in the years to come, that the crop that we send to our international competition would in fact come from this particular pupils that we have so endeared to this competition. So with those few words, I say thank you very much for listening to me, and thank you very much for embracing this function. Thank you.